This is 6.1 practice problem. Suppose the price of a new BMW is $50,000. Which two kinds of people decide not to buy these BMWs? Is it true that when resources are allocated by market price, the rich always consume everything? So the answer is the people who do not buy these BMW are the people who cannot afford to pay $50,000 for the new BMW. The second is the people who can afford to pay but choose not to pay it. The point that people can decide not to buy a particular good or service shows that the rich do not necessarily consume everything. They buy and consume only the goods and services for which they choose to pay the market price. The second question is, why does allocative efficiency require producing where marginal benefit equals marginal cost rather than where marginal benefit exceeds marginal cost? If the marginal benefit exceeds the marginal cost, then people will be willing to pay a higher price because production benefits society more than it costs society to produce. When marginal benefit equals marginal cost, then allocative efficiency is maximized with respect to the good. Then the manufacturer is producing the good in the exact quantities that society desires. The third one is, which method is used to allocate the following scarce resources? Airline tickets on the eve of Thanksgiving, goods at JCPenney in the January sale. The third is presidency of the Students' Union. The D is the first serve in the final at the US Open. The first one is airline tickets on the eve of Thanksgiving. The method used to allocate the scarce resources through market price. The second is first come first serve. The third is through majority rule, and the fourth is through contest. The fourth question is, the table is given. On the first table shows a nation's production possibilities of bananas and coffee. The second table shows the nation's marginal benefit schedule and marginal cost schedule. The first is, what is the marginal cost of growing 120 pounds of coffee? And the second question is, calculate the quantity of coffee produced and marginal benefit from coffee when the nation uses its resources efficiently. The answer for the first one is, the marginal cost of growing 120 pounds of coffee is 40 pounds of bananas, which is you can see from the table 1. And the second question is, the nation uses its resources efficiently when it produces the output where marginal benefit equals marginal cost. Now from the second table we can see that the marginal benefit equals marginal cost at 40 pounds of bananas. But the question here is asked is, calculate the quantity of coffee produced at MB is equal to MC. You can see from the first table that 40 pounds of banana, 120 pounds of coffee is produced. The second table gives the marginal benefit and marginal cost of in terms of banana, that is the pounds of coffee per pound of bananas. The reciprocal of this gives us the marginal benefit and marginal cost in terms of coffee. As the marginal benefit of coffee is how the nation is willing to give up, or the marginal benefit is half pound of banana for every pound of coffee.